All right, everybody. Welcome to How May We Service You. My name is Texas De La Rosa, and I have my lovely co-host,
Gina Ray. Hi.
We are here. Of course, this is the podcast, just talking about all of our bar stories and bar confessionals, and we have some lovely guests with us today. But before we get into that, Miss Gina Ray, you're very preoccupied over there. What's going on over there? What are we doing?
Nothing. What'd you do this weekend?
She's obviously got some tricks up her sleeve, I think. I don't know, she's been very in that little phone. I'm like, what are you doing over there?
Before my battery dies, we have to play a game.
Okay, all right.
Later.
So how was my weekend, you asked?
Yeah, how was your weekend?
It was great. If you don't know about Otterfest, it was something that was going on this weekend. I didn't even know that was a thing, Otterfest. Apparently that's a thing here in Austin, Texas. I was out on a boat, though. I didn't go to Otterfest, but everyone thought I was there, I guess, because I was shirtless and I had some hair on my chest.
You look great.
So I was like, I guess I'm an otter. Who the fuck knew? I'm like, why can't I just be a human? Why do we have to be a bear?
Labels.
A cub.
A bear,
silver fox.
Yes.
A daddy fox. A zaddy. I like zaddy though. Zaddy's
What's
good.
a zaddy?
A zaddy is a daddy with style. Someone called me a zaddy last weekend, and I was like, what's a zaddy?
That's Generation Z. They're putting in
I don't know what happened. I was like,
I'm
I'm a zaddy. I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing. And they were like, no, it's good. I was like, oh, okay. So apparently I have style. Who knew? So yeah, so I was out on a boat, got a little color. I feel like I'm all tan now.
Yeah, we had to adjust the lights on you.
I know. I don't look tan, do I? But I do got a tan line. Trust me, it's definitely whiter down there. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I had a good weekend. Worked a little bit. We had a great show yesterday with Miss Roxy Brooks, and and we're just gearing up for the week. The rest of the week we got Red Hot this next weekend. So it's been kind of a crazy weekend. So all good things. Other than I do have a little rant.
Okay, go.
I went home yesterday and I had a leak in my kitchen. So the light over my kitchen sink was full of water.
Your physical kitchen.
Physical.
Okay, got it.
My kitchen wasn't loaded up, I promise.
I'm asking. My mom is here today.
I already warned her. Yes, we have a mom out in there.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh, a mom is in the audience, and that's okay, because I'm like, I can't see her anyways because the lights are in my face, so I can't see her. So I pretend like she's not there. So other than that, it was a great weekend. How was your weekend?
Red Hot. Let's talk about Red Hot. So every year I donate a painting to Red Hot.
Well, Gina, why don't we tell them what Red Hot is?
Okay, Red Hot annual fundraiser. It's been almost 25 plus years. I think it's 28 or 27. And this year we are doing Out Youth for the beneficiary. Real slow on that one. And it's a silent auction. We give back to the community every year. And when I say we, Oil Can Harry's. And the silent auction usually has like 200 to 300 pieces. And so I spent my weekend in my hometown with my mom. She invited me to come to her house with her, and I painted, and I was super productive, and I left the fucking piece right next to the door, and I didn't realize it till about an hour before the show.
And mind you, where she's from is where I'm from, which is way back in West Texas, like almost 4 hours away. Is it 4.5 hours? Is that how long it takes?
It's 3.5 uncomfortable hours with 30 minutes of phone interception. So you're like going like this, and it's ultimate
I've driven
roaming.
that road, and that's, we grew up very close. Did you grow up? I know you traveled a lot, but did you ever live there?
Yeah, I lived in San Angelo from 7th to 12th grade.
Okay, because I was in Coleman, 67 miles east, I think, or east southeast or something. But yeah, it's like in between Abilene and Brownwood.
Oh, okay.
So if you went from San Angelo, you'd have to go through my little hometown. You probably passed it and didn't even realize it was there.
I think I got gas there once.
You might have.
Do y'all have a gas station?
We have 3.
Oh, absolutely wonderful.
They're the bustling Allsips.
Okay, well, yeah. So we have guests. We absolutely
we do.
Yes.
We have guests.
Hello.
Who's sitting next to us?
And it's fun because they have an origin story that ends them together. And stuff.
And I'm super excited because this is the second part of the cast that we have on our The Divas show on Sunday. So your name is Eric, but what is your drag name?
My drag name's Rachel Monica Klein.
Rachel Monica Klein. That's really beautiful. Of course, with Kelly Klein, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Perfect. So she was your drag mother?
She is.
She is perfect.
She's my drag mom too.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out. All right.
Jenny McCall, Kelly Klein, and Cynthia Lee Fontaine. They're my drag mamas. Yep.
All great ladies. So, so Rachel, do you want to go by Rachel or do you want to go by Eric?
Rachel's fine.
Rachel's fine?
I'm in the...
Because you were in the zone. So
geesh.
How long did it take you to paint that face? Because you look fabulous, by the way.
Literally an hour today.
An hour? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Was that short time or is that a long time for you?
It's like a short time for me. Usually it takes me about 2.5.
Yeah. 2.5 hours, guys. Drag is no joke, guys. These people are literally taking hours upon hours, and you're just laughing over there. I know. So we'll get to you in a minute, baby. We'll get to you in a minute because we'll see why they're giggling. But so it only took an hour today. Well, that's amazing. So you look beat to the gods. I love it. I mean, I thought it was a fan behind me, but it's just your lashes. They're literally just blowing me away. I love it. What are those lashes, by the way?
They're like, okay, so they're 301s, but I stack them.
I was going to say 301s.
I stack them like a weird way. Like it's like one's here, one's there, and one's there.
So it's kind of like a weird wispy. So kind of like a fan, like a gradation, so it goes up bigger.
Yeah, just so it looks bigger.
Sorry, makeup. You know how I go with things. Other life.
It's
other
serious.
Life. All right.
Super
And
serious.
so, Rachel, what do you do here? So again, I said you were a cast member, but explain what you do here at Old Can Harry's.
So usually, like I'll be backstaging. I just hang out, honestly. I just got picked to do like selling Jello shots on their Saturdays, the
gulp parties.
The gulp parties.
Oh, gulp, okay.
I'm gonna start selling shots for them here. I help out with like events, and then of course I'm here for the Super Sunday Diva show.
Got it.
So that's a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So what is the Super Sunday Diva show? What is that?
So the Super Sunday Diva show is Roxy Brooks, Kalia McKim Diamond, all of the lovely ladies, which you can see on some of the screens here in Oil Can Harry's. So we just give you a show. We sometimes have themes, and sometimes we just kind of just do what we feel.
Okay.
Night, sexy.
Okay, so you're so underrating it. Like you are.
Extreme.
So all of these people had to try out for the show, and there was like this rigorous tryout. And even before that, the Super Diva Sunday show like had RuPaul girls, and the RuPaul girls used to know when they came down here, they had to come correct because the Oil Can Harry's Diva show would show out. And so you're underrating it. Like it's a big deal to be on the cast, right? Like how was the
audition process?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh God. Okay, so after 7 mental breakdowns. Specifically 7. So it was 2 weeks of auditions. We didn't know about the second week during the first week. So the first week we came in, we did like a little interview. We had like the Oil Can staff, part of the staff.
Tiny bit closer.
Part of the staff, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, no. Oh, you can hear it.
Now she's there.
part of the staff as well as the management was there interviewing us so that we can do the spot. And I was really nervous because it was Drag Survivor winners.
Yeah.
So if you know me, I don't know if y'all know, but I've never won Drag Survivor. So I'm going against all the people who beat me in the past. And I was invited by Scott and Kelly. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll do this. So we did the interview, and then like it was so like this is where one of the mental breakdowns happened. One, and then they were like, okay, we'll tell you how y'all did later on this week. And I was like, later on this week?
I know. Do you know that I was secretly a judge every week?
You judged me?
I was in the crowd with a pen and paper judging all of you. Actually,
I didn't know you judged me.
I know, I did.
Texas talked about.
Still judging you. No.
No, he is. He absolutely is. He
No.
used to talk about it. He'd be like, "Oh my God."
I was like, girl, because I was a
Rachel.
secret judge. I had to be incognito, and people just thought I was out drinking, having fun. Half the time it was just soda water because I wanted to pretend I was drinking and not be out. But yeah, I was part of the judging.
But the real question is, how'd you judge me?
Honey, I guess you'll find
You're
out.
on the show,
I was gonna
bitch.
say,
Don't worry about it. Hell.
I mean, honey, you're working.
not care.
You're working, aren't you?
And then like later on, we got the email, saying congratulations, you made it on to the second round. And I was like, second round?
Yeah.
That was the second mental breakdown.
Yeah, when we were talking about it, and everyone was kind of like, this. I knew that this was going to be a long process. It was really, really kind of grueling because I was like, fuck, they're going to have to wait a long time to find out if they actually made it.
Yeah, I remember
That's
when you
hard.
told me
Yes.
that people were trying out. I was like, damn, we're getting serious.
It was no joke. So again, and what she was talking about earlier, Drag Survivor, that was a competition that we had here at Old Can Harry's, and we still do, where people come in and they learn how to do drag. So some of these people have maybe been doing drag maybe 5 months, 6 months, maybe a year, definitely new. And so that's really grueling because they're getting judged not only by people that are makeup artists, people that work in the industry, but also by their peers and by their potential what is it? What I'm looking for? Not classmates, but their coworkers. They're castmates, not classmates. They're not in school. But anyway, but I will read you. But anyways, yeah, it was a grueling thing. So I get it. You had 7 mental breakdowns. That's great.
Oh yeah.
But you lived through all of them, and now are you excited to be a part of the cast?
So I'm actually really excited. I still can't, it still hasn't hit, but I go out and I perform and I'm like, oh, it's a good little spotlight. This is nice.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for this.
You got a stage. You got, the spotlights going on.
To me, I still feel like, because, I did a lot of spotlight performances where they were free bookings, and I enjoyed it because that's how I started. That's the way that, a lot of drag queens start. They do 2 years. It's called doing your time. So 2 years of free bookings. And I did that here at Oil Cans because this is where I started. And still now to this day, I'm like, okay, I got to give the best I can do. I want to be here. I want to be here. So it still hasn't hit that I'm on cast. So it's a dream come true. Let's just say that.
Well, we're very thankful to have you here. So that's amazing. So,
Thank you.
And speaking of, you're giggling a lot with your cohort over here.
We're talking shit over here.
I mean,
sorry.
I know y'all are giggling. I see
Justin,
it.
let's talk, Justin.
So Justin,
tell us about you.
Yeah, who are you? What do you do here at Oil Can Harry's? And why do you just keep looking over here being crazy?
In these boots, though, you got to talk about the boots.
Oh, I know. We got to talk about the boots for sure.
Talk about the boots.
So I work security and now bar backing. Just started actually today.
Promotion.
Bar backing.
Good job.
Wait.
Congratulations.
Just today.
Bitch, I'm gonna get
He
you.
just started barebacking. He just started barebacking today. What?
You got to deal with me all night.
You know what? Real quick, I have worked Mondays here the whole time I've been here. When I left, I come back. Oh, look, Gina's on Mondays, and they always put the people to train on Mondays. And then it's like she's mean. I'm not mean. I'm just very exacting.
She's mean. I mean, I'm kind of
What are you
mean.
laughing at? My best friend's in the audience too.
Because you know she is. It's okay.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm kind of mean too.
Okay,
It's
so
all right.
welcome. Okay, so you bar back. You
Did security.
You did and still do security. And what else do you do here?
Occasionally I do drag here. I used to be the backstage manager, but with becoming a bar back and everything, I have to work on Sundays now. So I relinquished that title to another drag queen in town called her name's Justice. She won not this most recent season of Drag Survivor, but the one before that.
Got
And
it.
she's been working closely with us. So now she'll be the backstage.
You feel like you could pass the torch and it won't, nothing will burn down back there. All the
Right.
wigs will survive.
Yeah.
And backstage managing is super political and busy.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
It's a lot because who was it before you? It was Dylan, and then before Dylan, it was
Rachel.
Danny. It was Rachel.
Well, I was the back. So
Who was,
we were both backstage together.
Who? You two?
Me and Sya.
Okay.
So we just switched nights from Thursdays and Sundays. Before us, it was Dylan and then Casey, and then there was someone before
Danny.
them.
Dylan and Casey, the same person.
Danny. Yeah.
Oh, I messed
Same
up.
person, and then
D-Lo
and then D-Lo for a long
Casey,
time, and then he was, and then Casey was before that. But it's a real big deal, and you basically are the bar back / door person
Slash concierge /
bitch.
whatever they need.
Yeah, seriously, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Bless their
I like
hearts.
Yeah.
bitch.
Do they get paid?
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Do
No.
they don't get paid?
Yes.
No.
Do they buy
For
them
backstage?
drinks?
Yes.
Recently,
that's new.
when we came in, we
Cut
had
that out because somebody's gonna get mad.
Don't cut it out.
Oh.
It won't get cut.
Oh yeah, no, cut that. Whenever we started, we ended up getting paid automatically. And it was they were like, oh, hey, here you go. And I was like, wait, we get paid?
Yeah.
It was like a moment. It was
Aw,
a full
our
moment.
owners are good
They didn't
people.
get paid
They
at first,
are.
did they? The backstage
Oh, no.
people, you remember that? Oh no, yeah.
Different owner.
I'm still surprised that they're doing it.
This is
actually.
true.
This is true. Well, that's cool. So that's what you do, and tell us about these lovely boots. I really want to.
And the ring on your finger.
I know.
For this, I love to be extra. And
They
shiny
are
stuff.
extra.
That's the only explanation I can have. I just love shiny stuff and being extra. And they're comfortable as hell for work.
If you ever see me in my Instagram posts when he's working, I will actually usually do little videos of his shoes because you have a plethora of them. There's literally how many shoes do you own? I have a curious. I'm just curious to know.
Extra shoes, I think maybe 8, but
Really?
yeah, with the extra ones.
What are you digging for over there,
I
Legina?
don't know. It might be back here.
What are you looking for?
Y'all don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. She lost some. Oh my God. What? Oh.
It's a Magnum.
Oh, honey.
Oh, it's a Magnum.
Oh, did that fall out of your pocket?
No, I'm
Oh
a
my
girl.
God. He's packing not
Oh,
only
well, I do.
not
He's
only
using the pockets.
those are what size are those boots?
10.
If you need a Magnum. Anyway,
my-
I'm guessing,
if you need
I
a Magnum,
guess.
those are those size 11 or 12 boots?
It's a guess. We'll see. So the ring.
Oh, the ring.
Who's
is
the ring belong to?
to this idiot.
Yes.
Surprise!
To
Surprise! They are a couple. Yes.
They are married. Don't say couple. She said we're married.
Do you not say couple?
I didn't mean it like
No,
that.
you did.
Can
You
you-
have to be proud of that.
No.
Marriage isn't
Yes.
easy.
Well, where's
You
your
should.
ring? I want to see
So
your
speaking
ring.
of-
Is you have a ring?
You have a ring?
Not when I'm drag.
Not when you're drag? Okay.
Because
Oh,
she's
and-
not married to Rachel, or he's not married to Rachel. It's a long, complicated process.
No, that sounds
Yeah.
real.
No, I like that.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
very valid. A lot of people probably wouldn't understand that. I think that's great. We should definitely support that. If this is your persona.
Yeah.
You're not Eric right now. You are Rachel.
Yeah, no,
that.
yeah. It's like two different people.
You're like
Justin is married to Eric.
You are like a superhero.
Yeah. Okay, so do
love it.
Rachel and Sya and I date?
No, they don't get along.
They
at
don't
all.
stand each other. They cannot stand
They're
each
complete
other.
opposites.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Plot thickens. My goodness.
Well,
This was a
directly
juicy episode
argued.
already. We're not even in 20 minutes,
Look,
girl.
Let's make it more juicy. So I have a
All right,
game.
What's our game called? Do we have a name for this game?
Let's see how well Eric and Justin know each other.
Gina, do we have a name for this game
crap.
though? On the spot? No.
Yeah, on the spot.
No, that's a show. Another. We can't use that. That's another show.
On the
click?
spot.
Can we say on the click?
On the click? I
On the
like on the
click.
She's
click.
clicking on the phone.
Oh, see, we have you on here
Look
for
at
a
you.
reason.
Wow, there you go.
I love it. Okay, on the click. Our new segment.
I like it. Okay, so we're going with Eric right now.
Wait a minute. I want to stop this real
Yes,
fast.
go.
No, because what's
Oh.
gonna make it better?
Oh,
What's gonna make it better?
shot.
Alcohol. And we still haven't been sponsored, everybody. We got our first reel on YouTube today, and we're just waiting on someone,
Yeah.
whether it
So
be
you fill in the blank what you
Western
think this
Sun
is.
or whether it be Deep Eddy, Tito's. We'll do anybody. Really, just sponsor us.
You do that too?
What is this?
You do that too?
Oh, yeah.
This is Espolone. Espolone, we love you.
Mine's not Espolone.
Oh, what is that?
I love Espolone. What are you drinking?
Espolone, dripping, dripping.
I love Dripping Springs too. They're great. Ooh. Okay, goodness gracious.
Let those shots sit
Cheers
always
to
too
that.
long.
Cheers to that.
I need a chaser.
Yeah, do a chaser, honey. And now the show's gonna get juicy.
And
I feel like it's
now,
gonna get juicy.
here
On the
we
click,
go.
on the click.
Okay, on the click. Are you going to say scene or something? So hold on. Say go. Say go.
And go.
Anybody? I thought you were going to clap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
I
to...
was waiting too. I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't
Welcome
understand.
to On the Click.
I think I'm already drunk. I don't know.
Okay, Eric, we asked Justin 5 questions. And the first question is, what is Justin's favorite color?
Cyan.
What?
Go ahead.
It's cyan.
Wow. Okay.
What color is that?
Yeah,
Like a
I don't even know what the hell is that.
I love to be extra.
Is that like cerulean?
Is it the
like
color of
on
your
Devil Wears
earrings?
Prada?
It's like a really bright electric blue.
Oh, I
Can
bet
somebody look that up and just like
that could
show
be
me
my
a
new
picture
favorite
of it,
color. I
like-
don't know.
I got you.
Okay. All right. So, question number 2. Name Justin's favorite vacation spot.
Oh my God. He really hasn't had a vacation before in his whole life. I'm going to just say that. But I think it's anywhere, like, I think he likes water. So, like, I said the beach. I don't know.
You've never been on vacation ever?
I have not.
Justin, what was your answer? Do you remember?
I've never been on vacation, but we're going on our first one in November
Where are you going? Yeah.
to the Caribbean.
Cozumel, like the beach, like on the
Wow.
ship.
Okay. How about this
beautiful.
one?
Okay.
This one. Okay. What is the hardest thing that Justin thinks about working at the bar?
Okay, so honestly, I think it's just people. He doesn't like people that much.
Drama.
Like, and drama. I mean, people, drama.
I mean, drama. Let's be real.
if you had to be, like,
we work in a gay
specific.
bar. Come on, there's always drama.
There's always drama. Like you go to bed like with an anxiety about drama.
I know. I take a Xanax. It's
If I had to be
perfect.
specific.
Yeah.
Being away from me.
Okay, you're wrong.
Oh, you're wrong. I go. Oh, that was so sweet.
It was
He was
a-
nodding, and then he was like, "Oh, you got called
Okay,
out.
yes.
You got called out.
Yes.
Put that Magnum away,
That
bitch."
Magnum,
He's
right?
like,
We're
"No
gonna get
Magnum for you tonight."
Don't worry,
Oh,
I
no, we
got
don't
you, I
do
got you, I
that.
got you.
We don't
Oh,
do
y'all are
that.
boring. Okay, what is Justin's favorite drink?
I said the cyanide, but most people don't know how to make it. It's called the cyanide. Or a vodka Red Bull.
Think non-alcoholic.
What'd you call me?
Think non-alcoholic.
Oh, we're doing non-alcoholic.
That's what he did.
Girl, that's the first thing I thought of, alcohol.
Okay, that's what I thought of, but
It says a lot about me.
what is his favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Bright?
Yeah.
I don't
At least you
drink
know
that
that.
much. I really
Okay, well,
don't drink
at
that
least
much.
I know y'all have sex.
Sprite is so
what
boring.
is his favorite time to have sex?
Okay, so sometimes he wakes me up writing it in the morning, but like he usually likes it at nighttime.
Wow, spot on.
I know.
Nighttime.
There you go.
Wow.
So now we know why those are riding boots.
Okay, so what is that, like 4 out of 5? Is it 4 out of 5?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
Okay.
I don't even know.
wanna try?
I think that shot kicked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another drunk from last week. I feel
So-
really crazy.
I still feel it. From
Justin, what is Eric's favorite color?
Eric's favorite color is purple, but a second place is like blue and green because for the longest time it was blue and green because
That's not one color. That's
No.
too
Oh,
many.
no.
Purple's the answer.
That's how he answered.
There's a story. Okay.
That's really
No, it says
So he
blue
got it right?
and green.
Yes. So
Like,
there's
seriously.
There's like a little story. Whenever I was younger, my dad made me pick one color. And he always said that if I pick one color, the other one's going to die. It's really dumb.
Okay.
It's a really dumb story.
Okay, no,
So
I've always dumb.
I've always believed it since I was like a little kid.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't want blue to go and I don't want green to go. So blue and green. So I can't ever choose one. And like recently I was like, oh, I guess purple's fine. Like it's okay. But like it's a really lot.
Because
Like,
it's in the middle, like
it's
sort
like
of.
it's like kind of like
It's like on the cusp.
Isn't this blue?
Yeah.
Is that blue?
Oh, that's
like
is that the blue?
cyan.
That's
Ooh,
blue,
that's
right?
the blue.
Yeah,
That's blue.
Cyan's
right?
a shade of blue.
That's a pretty blue. That is
It's
blue.
like saying burnt orange.
So that's blue.
No, I like that. That's a good blue.
pretty
Okay,
wood.
so what is Eric's favorite vacation spot?
He also has not been on vacation, and we're going on our first
Y'all
one.
are pathetic. No, I'm kidding.
Couldn't do anything.
No, I'm just like, get it together.
No, I'm like,
bitches.
okay,
Y'all
but
need to get a
Justin,
vacation.
you're actually wrong. Eric,
I put like the beach.
No,
Like,
you
what'd I
put California,
Oh,
bitch.
California.
California.
don't try to change
There's
it. You're
beaches in California,
We're
though.
friends. Don't try it.
That was not a
We went,
vacation.
it was a vacation.
That was not a
That's
vacation.
why I had y'all write it down.
To me, it was a vacation.
We went to LA.
Y'all
Somebody
went to the Fabric.
for
was
one
called
day.
For
out.
Fabric,
Somebody was
right?
called out.
That's a vacation.
See, that's a vacation.
Do y'all know about the Fabric District in LA? Does everybody know about that?
It's
Tell them
gorgeous.
about it.
If you
because
don't-
it's amazing. I just
Okay.
talked to you about it.
Yes.
So like so you go to LA, there's like 4 corners basically, and like you go, it's just the fashion district. There's like bolts, like not bolts,
Don't correct me. It's the Fabric District.
or the fabric district. It has
here.
fabric everywhere.
I got
It's literally on the streets, guys.
For real, no, for real. On the streets, on the corners, outside, inside.
Bootleg. I mean, real. It's all
Oh,
crazy.
big
yeah.
time. You're in the store and you feel like claustrophobic. If an earthquake happens, you're going to die in there because they're all the way to the ceiling,
yeah.
just in huge shelves.
Earthquakes scare
And they're
me.
like, oh, you can if you want that one, you can go up there and grab it.
Have you been in an earthquake?
No, I've never been in one, but I caused them.
Oh,
Yeah, when I fall.
I was gonna say when he was riding
I was
you.
like using the
So-
Magnum,
Oh.
the boots, like where we going with this?
I was like, Magnum just came back in my mind again.
Right, the Magnum.
I was like, is that what?
And the
you're-
boots.
The boots, yeah.
It's
Only
like
when
a
I'm on
pun.
top.
I feel like I just want to be like playing with you the whole time.
poor
Okay, so
poor
what
baby.
is Eric's favorite drink?
Eric's favorite
Alcohol.
drink. Alcohol.
Bitch. Alcohol.
All the above, all the alcohols.
No, don't. No.
I'm not
No,
looking at
he's
him.
not
I'm gonna be
answering.
sorry.
It's like desperate. Like, please get it
Yeah,
right.
no,
You're embarrassing me.
I'm seeing which one because he has 3 that he always picks.
Okay.
But if he's
name
trying to
them.
get messed up, adios.
Okay, you can stop there. Good
Adios,
job.
an adios,
He
motherfucker.
got
Okay.
me. He got me.
Wow, I'm so glad y'all
And
are
it's a
married.
blue
Like,
drink.
yeah.
And it's a blue drink.
I love it.
Me and Texas could pass too.
Yes.
We talk a lot.
We do. Oh, my little Facebook thing popped up the other day. And it was like 7 years ago, and our little
And
faces
was it
showed.
us?
It was us. And
Wow, and you know what? Until we
I was
started
like,
doing this show, I
aw.
didn't realize like we
How
hung
much we
out
actually
like
hung
that.
out together?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's not fake.
I was like, oh, I do. I might
I
be.
thought it was fake, and then I was like,
No, this is a real thing, guys. No one put us
Google
together.
told
I
me
swear.
we're friends.
No one.
Google told me we're
No one put
friends.
us together and said do a show. We really did want to do this together. So
I thought it was fake though. I was like, I mean, how long have I hung out in Texas? And then I was looking. Google's like, y'all
No,
been friends.
it's a long time.
Y'all been friends for a while.
yeah. Oh, that fly's gonna get you. Watch out. See, that's what a friend does. We watch out for each other, bitch. That thing was. It was going after
Son
your.
of a bitch.
It was going after your earring, bitch. I
was
swear it
going-
was. It was trying to get that earring.
Because I'm extra. I'm an extra. I'm
Well,
match.
that's amazing. So you guys know each other pretty well then. I mean, so how long have you guys been together?
We've been married for 4 years.
Yeah.
Did you date before that, or?
Yes,
We dated for a couple months.
we dated for like 8 months because
He was in the
I was in the
army.
military at the time, and usually
we good?
dating is a little sped up. Usually,
Right. Okay.
I proposed to him very early on to a lot of people's opinion. Not me. I didn't.
On my
think of it early
birthday.
on.
Nobody's judging about that. I mean, y'all are together
propose on
now,
your
so it
birthday.
doesn't
It was on
matter.
my birthday.
How long after you started dating did you propose?
Wait,
8 months.
was it?
It was 8 months, and that's because I was in training. I was doing medical lab technician training in
the
San
military.
Antonio, and I was getting stationed up in Fort Hood over by Killeen, and I didn't want to leave him,
Oh,
like at all. So I was like,
it's a love story, guys.
put the
I'm telling
shackle on
you.
him. You're like, you're coming with me.
Aw.
The shackle's still on, bitch.
And you said yes immediately, or did you like?
Did you have to think
I
about
said
it?
yes, and then we went to the courthouse. We did the gig, and we got married. And
Don't call it the gig.
well, the gig.
I mean, a gig is getting paid, but I mean, so did you pay her?
No, I had to pay.
He's getting paid.
'cause I
He's
say-
getting
when I
paid.
say I only get up to do a gig in the morning. I'm like, bitch, I better make some money, honey. So I'm like, did you pay her? That's too funny,
technically
bitch.
you did.
Paid for the certificate. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, so you paid for
Oh,
me.
we pay for something. That's
Yeah,
okay.
we all pay for something.
Y'all need to pay for a vacation. Y'all need to go somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm telling
y'all
you.
need to-
Hurry the fuck
We
up.
did.
Girl,
No,
we're
vacation.
going on
the
I know. I'm just
They're
like,
going
my
on the
goodness, bless your
cruise.
little hearts. I want to take you somewhere tomorrow. I'm like, let's go. Let's do something. Let's
We've
go
been to Texas, like Dallas, for like pageants.
Anyways, no, that's not
and
a
a pageant. And a pageant is
Nope.
not a vacation,
That's not
bitch.
no.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, like
anyone that knows pageant world,
yeah.
I mean, that's not a vacation.
No,
That is work.
That would be like me in Texas going to Comic-Con for like podcasting and being like, "Oh, we went on a vacation." That's
no,
not a damn
bitch. We're gonna be running around
vacation.
learning all the shit.
Yeah, we're gonna do that soon. So
That's
let's do.
amazing.
You want to do EDU?
Yeah, let's do EDU. So
Okay,
this is one of my favorite topics and to talk about bar EDU, bar education, because we have so many different people, whether it be bartenders, barbacks, door guys, security, whatever. So this is where we get to talk about some of your pet peeves and some things that bother you, or things that maybe we want to tell our viewers what not to do to bartenders, barbacks, door guys, staff, cast members on a show, that sort of thing. So, so do you have, Rachel? Do you have any pet peeves? Anything like during shows, or is there anything that you don't like, or anything that you want to maybe stress is something that's important for people to maybe do or not do when they come into a gay bar?
Don't touch me.
Or any restaurant. Don't touch you.
That is like the number one
Like
thing.
that. Don't touch me.
This is literally reiterating what Roxy said last week. So yes, guys, pay attention.
Don't touch me. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my outfits. Don't touch my shoe. Like, I got it. Don't touch me.
You sound like a black girl.
I love it.
touch me.
Yes, no, I love it.
Don't touch me.
That is such a valid thing too, because so many people think that because they can walk into a bar and that we're here, that we're kind of like these like show ponies that they can just like we're gonna do what they want and they can come and touch us and grab things and like grab the boobs or grab the hair. It's like no, we are human beings. You cannot just touch
and play
us.
with the money like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
we
man.
talked about that last week.
I walk away. I'm like, okay, I don't need that $1. That ain't gonna help me. Bye.
I would get it and crumble it up and throw it back at them.
Oh, no.
I would be like, no, bitch, take your dollar.
Or the ones
Unless
who
it was
put it, like,
100.
the ones who put it in their.
Yeah,
Then
you
I'd
can
fight a
play with
bitch
me
for
for
it.
100.
Oh no, you pay my booking fee. I'm out. I'll grab the booking fee and I'll walk right on out that door.
Ooh, and then she'll get and then she'll get an adios motherfucker at the bar
then,
next door.
No, then I'll go get a little audio. Not next door, like at Rain,
Oh, there we go.
We'll go to Rain.
Next door.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's
Someone
like
said,
1, 2, skip a few. No,
It's okay,
it's
honey.
cool. It's cool. Well, okay, that brings me to when somebody's like drink is like $4.50 and they give you that $5 bill. You know what's next, right? And they're like,
the quarters get flicked
keep
back.
the change.
No.
And I'm like, mother.
I have two from yesterday that pissed me the fuck off, that made me lose my mind. So that's bad, but let me tell you what's even worse. So yesterday at a tab, this guy was literally being so rude. He was, I don't know how to say this without being ugly, but he was from another country and where they don't tip. I could tell. And so I wasn't trying to be an asshole, but I was just like, oh my gosh, and he was being very needy on top of that. Like, more lime, more this, like just kind of being very barking at me with everything. And I was super busy during happy hour. The whole bar was full of people popping mimosas that take 1,000,000 years to make and shit. And so I was like, dude, calm down. I'll give you some more lime. So I gave him a couple limes and he wanted me to squeeze them in his glass for him. And I was like, who the fuck are you? So anyways, his tab was like $85. He tipped me $5.
Yes. How much you get paid an hour,
And then
Texas?
told me that I was beautiful and that I was the most amazing bartender he's ever had.
Really?
I don't need a verbal tip, bitches. I need money, okay?
And how much do you
Fuck
get paid an hour?
I mean, seriously, $2.13 an hour. I
$2.13
was
an
like,
hour.
don't verbal tip me. Don't tell me how amazing I am and that I'm beautiful and give me all this grief while I'm waiting on you and then tip me $5. That was number one that made me lose my mind yesterday. Number two that gave me at least 6 more gray hairs over here was when this bitch was, this girl was up here. She was mad about her glass because it wasn't clean or something on the side. And I was like, okay, I didn't even serve her. So I was like, I'll give you a new glass. Secretly, I just poured her other wine in a new wine glass. I didn't give her new wine. Whatever, fuck you. Anyways, so she was being rude. So what happened? Yes, I did. So anyways, what happens after that is then she goes, well, my friend needs a drink too. So I said, okay. So I made her a friend a vodka soda. And she tips on there, or I give her the credit card, and she writes cash in the tip.
She didn't put cash.
Bitch did not leave no cash. I watched her like look at me, and I watched her out of the side of my eye, and I could see that she like ran away real fast. She did not leave any cash. It said cash, and she left 0. And I was like, oh my God, guys. So if you do that to anyone ever, fuck you. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Don't do that to anybody. That's
and
so
the
mean.
government needs to understand. People do that to us.
All the time. It was, so those are my 2 that were just from yesterday. That was just happy hour.
Look, you're thinking real
I was not so happy.
It
I was
happens.
not
It
so happy.
happens.
Yeah,
Can you throw
all the
punch
time.
someone? Like,
Well, like back in my heyday when somebody would like do the 50 cents, like every now and then,
You throw it at him?
yes.
I know. I knew it.
I'm like, fuck you.
One of my,
It's
yes,
just-
clap
I mean,
for that.
like,
Yes.
I'm just like,
I'm going to be like, yes.
And it'd be one of those things that'd be really condescending. Like, one, you did that thing where you lean over the bar and you stare at me the whole time when I'm like 2-3 people deep. And so I finally get to you and you're like, can I have a Bud Light? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Pop the Bud Light, give it to him, wipe it off, because I always wipe it off, and I don't think everybody deserves
I only
it
do
to
that
be
for
wiped
certain
off.
people.
I wipe it off for everybody.
I don't. If you look crazy, I don't do it.
I really do. And then you're
You can
like,
wipe it off yourself.
oh, that was so great of you. I really appreciate it. Keep the change. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I threw it. But
Good.
it was like, you know,
Good.
bad. It was like a long time ago.
Do you know one of
in
my friends
20s.
got fired for that? She was a waitress. She had a very large table, and it was like a $180 tab, and they left her 5 cents, like a nickel, and they wrote it down. So she went and got a quarter or something, and literally walked out, left the building, found them in the parking lot, and threw it, and it hit him in the face. So he marched right back down, and she got fired, and she was like, I don't care. It was worth it. And I was like, we love you. We clapped when she left. We were like, we all clapped, and we're like,
I would have threw my tips at her. I'd have been like, get it, bitch.
We were like, I mean, I
Walk
loved
out
her
that
for that.
door.
It made me like respect her so much. And she was like, fuck this job, fuck these people, because I don't care. I don't need this job. Fuck you. It was great.
And if you're a good server in Austin, like you can bounce
She was
back.
amazing. She actually became a manager at one of our friends that opened up another bar and grill that's not open anymore, but it was there. And she was a manager there for a long time. But I mean, again, she just was, she was like, I'd had it. And we all hit that breaking point sometimes.
It's the principle.
Where we're just kind of like, okay, and that lady, that last little wine situation last night threw my threshold, honey. I was over everybody last night. So at 9:05, when I saw you last night, if you saw me out, sorry, bitches. So I was ready to go. Mama was in her car, and she was racing home like this, just like this. Bye, bitch, out the sunroof.
Justin, do you have any advice? Well, you do a nice one. Say something nice.
No, he don't have to. Nobody wants to
Say
hear nice.
something nice.
Do we want to hear nice? Did anyone come here for nice?
Okay.
No.
Fuck it, get dirty. Tell us
Tell us the tea, baby, the tea.
Tell us the door stories.
Yeah. Because you deal with a lot. You work with me on Tuesdays sometimes, and that's when we get
Were you with
a lot of
Daniel
the crazies.
when all that stuff happened?
Yes.
Oh, tell us about it.
So
Daniel's another door guy, by the way.
Yeah.
The security here at the bar. So
Daniel was one of the barbacks came up to us
Get it, girl.
and said that there's a whole
Drinking.
family inside causing a big issue. He comes in. It's the father and the mother mainly. They are a drunken mess, and they're like messing with other people in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel politely tells them, "Sir,"
didn't the mom pee herself? I
don't know that far.
I heard she peed herself.
I heard she peed herself too. And that was why they were trying to get her out of here, was because they were like, oh shit.
Embarrassing.
She peed herself, and now her husband's trying to usher her to the bathroom. Then security got involved. Because if you pee yourself in a bar, guys, you're out.
Yeah,
It happens.
big
We
time.
get it.
and it happens more so than not.
Oh,
Too
yeah,
often.
absolutely. But yeah, so that's, I think, what happened.
Yeah,
They just pee on the ground?
You know, like, no.
Like on the
She
ground?
didn't, no, she didn't like,
No.
She went herself.
it was like a trickle.
Okay,
it was like
see,
a
what
thing.
I imagined was she just pops a squat on the dance floor.
You know what?
Okay.
That happens too.
Look,
But
These
anyways,
are all penises,
but anyways,
so
yes,
let me
yeah.
explain. Vagina, like, it kind of can just, like, pour
Yeah.
and just sit in the, like, it's not...
It can do that with a penis, too. I've
Yeah,
seen
a
it.
penis, I guess, but, like, no, it just...
On the side? Like,
I mean, it's in the middle, so it just goes...
Which way
And
it
it
wants to
soaks
go.
into the clothes,
Why
you know what I mean?
Why am I
Feed
feeling
yourself.
like Jurassic Park when he put the drop of water on his hand and he's like, it can go this way. What was that? Osmosis? I don't know. I just made it up. I don't know.
She just peed on herself at the bar, like...
just work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
probably went to the bathroom afterwards. And
Anyway, she peed herself.
Anyway,
Society.
go.
You think about it, okay, honey?
So he's escorting them out, and the father gets really mad and pushes him back and starts pushing him.
Oh, no.
And at
Don't
that
push me,
point,
Daddy.
once you get physical with us, no, we'll drag you out.
Yep.
Like, you've assaulted us at that point.
Yeah,
basically.
I've seen that happen.
Oh yeah. So he's pushing him out. Whenever he gets up to me and Blake at the door, the father pushes back real hard and almost elbows him. So Daniel's just like, all right, fuck it, pushes him out all the way. The son, one of his sons is already out by then. Sees the father get pushed out, starts sprinting forward, and there's too many people in the front, so they kind of blocked me and Blake, and they saw a person sprinting, so they're like, oh shit, divided, and he jumped and punched Daniel all at once over about 2 other people.
Yeah. And he actually caused a lot of damage.
Yeah, it was like a flying leap punch with some power, too.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of power.
Broke his nose and his eye socket.
Yeah, it broke his eye socket completely.
Fractured it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. That's really big. That happens a lot, actually. And so when you accost a bar employee, know that you will go to jail.
Oh, big time.
Because this kid wound up going to jail, right?
Oh, yeah. He wound up going to jail. He's getting sued and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Following because medical costs, work comp.
Yeah, absolutely, as he should, I think. They were visiting from out of town, by the way, too, as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so just know this: when you go out of town, it's not a ticket to ride. Don't get crazy. Don't get nuts. When you go into a bar, just remember that it's like I always tell people. It's kind of like it irritates me when people go into bars and restaurants and things and think that it's just wild free for all, that they could rearrange furniture and do things because it's not my town, not my home. It's always someone's home. Like, this bar is my home. It's still your home, and you don't even work here all the time. You know, you're here like just, once a week doing the show. But you still respect this place. You're here when you're here. This is our home. So you got to think about that when you go out, guys. Just remember to be nice to everybody, because you're going to get much better service being nice to people and being courteous and tipping them well, and they'll remember you versus being a dick.
Oh, big time.
And you know what? On top of that, like, especially in here, you get a lot of leeway. Like, you get to have fun in here. This is a playground.
You can wear a G-string in here.
Yeah, you can wear
That's it.
Yes.
You don't have to wear a top. Male or female, you don't have to wear a top. You are
Speaking
good
of the
to go.
G-string, you want to know how he got a lot of karma? The guy that assaulted Daniel?
Yeah.
One of our strippers was up there just talking to Blake at the time, and the second the guy connected the punch, he tried to sprint away. Clay, our really big, muscular stripper, sprinted after him,
and
grabbed him, drug him back in.
In a G-string?
In a G-string, and he's holding him. He's like choke holding him. And I think the guy was straight. If it was, it makes it even more hilarious because all of this was just on the back of his neck.
The business.
It's like resting right here.
So how do I get that treatment? What's up?
Just hit somebody, Rachel.
Girl.
Anyway.
Yeah,
You know what? Your rights are revoked. You fuck this. No, you don't get this.
What?
You don't get this from him.
We don't use that. We don't use that. No, ma'am. I'm allergic to
Latex.
sure whatever it's made out of.
But you work in the medical field.
Oh,
Latex,
I'm allergic to that
bitch.
too.
Latex.
Latex, rubber, silicone, whatever else.
They have
You are not
lambskin.
allergic to silicone. Those lashes are on by something.
They're like the black glue, the black bond.
Duo.
Yeah, that's with latex, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's allergic. She's still seeing y'all. You see the eyes fluttering.
Look at
fluttering.
that eye. Look at it. It's
Oh
starting
my
to
goodness.
swell up.
Oh my goodness. That is too much for Hollywood.
Like this.
Texas, what are you doing with your phone?
I was looking at Twitter to see.
You told me to get off my
I know,
phone.
but
You
I was
never
looking-
tell me to
I
get
was
off my
looking at
phone. I was
Twitter.
offended.
I was just trying to see what you were doing. I was being nosy.
But do you follow me on Twitter?
I don't know your
This is
Twitter. I
cute.
need to follow you.
It's Rachel M. Klein one.
I'm gonna look it up.
Later.
But I want to look up. Some questions for Twitter. Speaking of, because I think we should do that. So I've got a lot of things going on here. While we're doing that, what are you doing over there, girl? Are you drawing on people?
He has like 10 pockets
What are you-
over
what-
here. in
what are
these
you
boots.
doing in there?
You don't see this side. There's like
They're multi-purpose. It's on this
bar
side too.
key.
Like, see, they got
What's
the
in there?
lights.
Are those utility boots? They're
Condom.
fashionable utility boots.
Yeah.
You don't got
you're
anything in
sweaty.
these?
You're sweaty.
That is too much for Hollywood. Okay, let me see here.
Are we on Twitter?
We're on Twitter or Instagram.
No,
whichever
do
you wanna
Twitter
go to.
today.
Do Twitter?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Get
a good one.
I just saw a picture of Clay. While we're doing that, oh my God, it's taking me too long.
Oh, no, it's not, because I want to talk about last week right after the show. And we had been talking about our bar EDU, and we were talking about drunk people at the bar that tell you they're drunk. And no lie, I go on, y'all, and Texas is there with some of our friends from, what is it, the Rex, the RTX, what was it?
RTX.
The
So
RTX.
RTX was last weekend.
Yeah, it's
Not
like
this last
it's like
week,
a
the week before
Comic-Con
last.
thing. And so I'm behind the bar, and this guy comes up, drunk as piss, and I was like, is this really like, I felt like the people watched the show and they were fucking with me. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yes, darling, I'm from Dallas. And I was like, ooh. Like,
Was I here?
You don't look like a Dallas person. Yeah, you were here. The
Why
guy in the
don't I
red
remember
shirt.
that?
You do.
Oh,
the guy
I do
in the,
remember
he didn't look like a
him.
Dallas person. Like, his hair was not right.
We mean
teeth
his
were
hair
not
wasn't
right.
big enough.
And his teeth weren't like white.
They weren't pretty.
Like, they weren't. Yeah, and he asked for a Red Bull in pineapple. Yeah.
Oh, that was the guy.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
God.
him.
He
I
got
told
kicked
you.
out of here.
He did
Yeah,
get kicked out. But he tipped me $5 for the drink. So
He
I
was
was like,
so weird.
absolutely, sir. You can have another. You can have a double. So yeah, Texas, no questions.
I can't even find them. I lost it.
So I have a question for both of y'all then.
I did. I'm
you
lost.
did.
I'm,
you
I'm,
lost
use-
it.
I'm useless.
It's my job. It's my fault.
Is it my shot? I feel drunk, y'all. I feel wasted.
I think it's the lights. They're hot as hell today.
I was on the boat all day on Saturday. I drank literally enough to kill a small animal, and I feel crazy right now. So, anyways, I'm fuzzy.
To be fair, I rub off on people.
You do?
Oh, I like.
So, is your drink? You haven't even finished your beverage. Am I drunk from you drinking?
No, you're drunk from my weekend.
What?
What?
Ask Sya. I drink a lot. Like
That? How does that affect him?
because
Yeah.
she's drunk in my funeral.
I didn't say
Are
he
you
was
like-
smart.
No.
Is your sweat like getting on me, and then I'm just getting drunk through you?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you understand.
Okay, so
I did understand.
my favorite.
How
thing
about we do
is-
this?
No, I got
You
to
got-
do this
you got it?
Because I already thought about it. You weren't.
Oh, I was
yeah,
just busy.
mhm.
Okay, I was busy.
So my favorite thing at the bar is turnabout. It's my favorite thing.
Explain turnabout. Explain turnabout because I love it.
Is another fundraiser we do at the bar.
I live for turnabouts.
And we raise money for kids and toys, and we do it every year. We've been doing it forever.
But what is it?
And what?
What is it? What do you do?
Oh, you dress in drag and you perform. Like, it is our time to
It's
perform.
not everybody it's in drag, but you go the opposite gender of what you are.
No, you do
Or
drag.
not. That's why I said explain it, because we don't
okay.
know.
So everybody does drag.
There we go.
People who normally don't do drag do drag.
Thank you. There you go. Ooh.
That's what I was
Bar
looking
staff.
for. I was trying to get you to say it.
Bitch, I'm not a fill in the blank.
Remember that people don't know some of our
Oh,
terms.
okay, yeah, okay, sorry.
So people
okay.
watching this show
I was
may
like,
not know what
Google
turn-
it. I don't know.
I mean, they may, well, if they do turnabout, and what if they're in like London and then like a turnabout is like they're going in a circle? Or is that a turnaround?
no,
I
it's a
don't know.
turnabout.
See?
Anyways,
See?
Texas,
We're helping
you're
you.
really, you're crazy, dude. Today you're just a little crazy.
It's because I had a bad day. I was hot in my apartment.
Okay, so I gotta go back. So I stopped working here like right before turnabout in 17. So I didn't do 17, I didn't do 18. And I'm turned up for this year, y'all. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm ready. I'm doing Lizzo, bodysuit.
Lizzo!
everything.
Yes.
Bitch, I'm gonna be turned, y'all, like, my goal is like $200 just in a 5-minute performance. I'm gonna turn it. So what are y'all doing for turnabout? And can you be my backstage
We
person?
haven't done one yet.
I can be.
No, are you?
But we need to do one.
Why can't you?
No, I said I can be.
Oh, you saw me.
No,
I was like, why can't you?
I have like Lizzo outfit. You think I'm
Make
kidding?
her sew for you.
I got like a
Yeah, no,
whole
I'm looking at your
outfit.
body like I
No,
think
the
we
reason
can-
the reason why I remembered was because you had asked me right before you left
Yeah.
to make you a gig.
The bodysuit.
Uh-huh.
I
and
still
then-
have the fabric,
and then,
bitch.
And then you left, and I was like, what happened?
I know, and I couldn't remember who I
Yeah.
asked, and it was everything.
I wish,
okay.
I wish
So
you know
that's
what?
why.
Can I be like a shark? Because I want to be a shark drag queen.
If you do
ask
baby
Sya,
shark,
I have a shark costume, but I want to be like in drag, but in a shark costume.
Sya does that makeup.
Wait, are you being? Okay.
I mean,
okay.
so real.
Yeah.
I
no
love
respect.
Anyone that knows me knows I love Shark. Shark Week, July 28th. Yep, it's happening.
Shark
Bitch,
Week.
it's
Did
happening.
you watch? Did you
Oh.
watch Naked and Afraid all this weekend?
Yes, I stole a bunch of like fin hats
Amazing.
from RTX. I sure did. I stole 7 of them hats, and then because I had little shark, I'll wear one next week, bitch. I have one for all of us. So yeah, I sure did.
Oh, for Shark Week?
I sure
Absolutely.
did. Absolutely. So I want to be a drag queen shark.
So that's
Gender swap, animal swap. I don't know. Whatever it is.
I can help with that.
Wait, I thought sharks were unisex. They're not.
No.
No,
There's
they
a
have
male and
like
a female.
Yeah.
My mom's looking at me like I'm stupid. So we are going
Yes,
to
girl.
keep
Shake
moving
that head.
forward.
Shake that head.
I feel shamed.
I don't. I don't. Because I was questioning too. I was like, you didn't know that. Well, she grew up in a small town.
Blame
It's
it
all
on the
right.
alcohol.
Don't you do me? I was summa cum laude, thank you.
That's okay.
Yeah, girl.
Well, what I was going to say is we have a few minutes. Does anyone have any questions for us? Like out there in the audience, does anyone have any questions? There's like 17 million people out there. I'm so sorry.
All the way
I'm
in
so
the
sorry.
back,
We can't get to everybody.
They
but
both look back.
Does anyone? They're like, bitch, ain't nobody back there.
Anybody.
Does anyone have a question about, or anyone want to ask or say something? No.
No, so quiet today.
I know.
Where's Justin when you need him?
I know. They're
not
all
you, not you,
they're
Justin.
all outside smoking.
Not you, Justin.
They're all outside smoking.
Justin, do you have a question for us today? He's thinking.
He's gonna think. I'm gonna drink.
Thinking. And you're drinking.
Because I needed to keep drinking. Did you really? Was he wearing a white shirt? I guess
So
he
the
thought, I guess
question
he thought
from
it was beautiful because that's why I got
They
the
can't
extra
hear.
$2.
Texas, they can't hear into
So
the
one of
mics.
our guests out in the show, he said also the gentleman that tipped me $5 out of 85 was at his bar establishment tipping shittily as well. So don't do that. With the accent, and was he asking for extra lime and being crazy? Yeah. He went to, yes, that was him. That was him. That was him. He got what? Oh.
Okay, so here's
tipped
a fun
0 to
fact.
Arnie.
Here's a fun fact. 5 to 3
So he spent all his money here, and then it just dwindled
to 0.
as it went
So
down
a
the
fun
street.
fact about service industry is, especially with our bars being so close together,
Yeah.
we all know each other.
We all connect.
And we will talk about you, and we can
Yes.
describe it down to the T who you are and
now,
what you drink.
And now you possibly might be.
Vodka.
Yep. And now you might possibly be on blast on social. So there you go. So don't fuck up down here on 4th Street because we got you. We got you. We got you. We know who you are.
Up front of security, we actually tell each other directly. We have a little chat on Facebook.
I wish we could put up like a Polaroid.
Yeah.
I wish that we could get a Polaroid and like a camera and like have it behind every bar and be like, this asshole, I got you, and then put it up there and be like, this bitch.
On the TVs, like just have like a.
If you see this bitch, don't let her fucking in.
But hold
she
on
ain't
though.
right.
But sometimes, and I know we've all played this. Like, okay, so say me and Texas are bartending next to each other, and the person hates Texas, so they come over to me and they start talking shit about Texas, and I'm like, and you don't talk shit about your coworker, but you kind of let them talk and you give them excellent service, and you get your due tip and you get their tip, and you're like, yeah. Some people do that. They try to play us against each other, and it doesn't really work because then we go out and buy the friend a shot later and all that kind of stuff. So
you know
it
what?
doesn't really
what
work.
used to happen with me and Casey in the back at Rain, we shared a bar till because we didn't have our own till, so we had it was 2 bartenders on 1 till. And so sometimes I would be like, next window, bitch, I don't like you. And so they would go to Casey, or they'd be like, I don't like that bartender, he's so rude. And Justin, you work at that bar, so you know. So we're literally like 5 feet or like maybe 4 feet from each other, and they'd be like, that bartender is such an asshole. I'm gonna tip you $25. Bitch, we split tips.
They
Bye.
share the tip.
yes, bitch, we split tips, so go ahead and tip her 100. I hate you.
So what is the hardest thing working in a bar and being married? Because I guess y'all are like our
That is
first
a good one.
married couple on the show.
Yes. Oh my God, you are.
Like, what's the hardest thing about it? Do you have a pass? Like, I've been talking to a guy for like a month and a half, and I already have a pass. Like, if I ever run into Tyrese, bitch, fuck you. Like, Tyrese. So.
Okay, so it's not really hard. It's just like the awkward. Okay, so the most awkward part was like, so I've been asked out on a date by somebody who works here, and he was asked out on a date in front of each other.
So,
it was
someone
very
that
awkward.
worked here.
Do they know you're married?
No, well, no.
Did they
At that
knew?
time, they didn't know.
Were
they
you,
didn't
were
know.
you Rachel
Okay.
or Eric?
I was Eric.
Okay.
So it was just a really awkward situation, and like, I was just there, and like they asked me out on a date, like they were like doing it, and I was like, yeah, I was feeling it, like because I'm very flirtatious, because. Well, not as Eric, I'm not flirtatious. As Rachel, I'm more flirtatious, but I was like, yeah, let's do it, like whatever. So they're like, hey, like, so sometime, you want to go out to like go get like dinner.
Why are
or
you pulling
something?
up your dress? Why are you doing it?
Just to show them.
Okay, I was
Well,
like,
said she was flirtatious,
yeah,
y'all.
okay. Show the knee, but yeah, okay.
But, so I was like, I'm married. My husband's right here. Like, I was like, it's Sya. And then, it was like an awkward situation. And then literally maybe like, the same week?
The same exact week,
Yeah.
someone asked me.
Was it the same
Right there.
person?
No.
Oh,
Different person.
different
I was
person.
like,
Okay.
damn, they
Different
want-
person.
It was weird.
They still work on, and they asked me. They did not take it well because
Oh.
they were
So what happened?
embarrassed.
They were embarrassed because you didn't.
They didn't look at me for like 2 months.
Did you say what happened?
Yeah, like.
They quit their job and work somewhere else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know who it was.
What the fuck? Okay, well that's wild.
No, it was. They were sweet.
Oh,
they were kind of sweet about it. So.
Wow, that is.
I know. Why did I say no?
That is effing awkward.
Why did I say no?
Yeah, why'd you say no, bitch?
Why did you say no?
I
would have bent over, threw it back.
That's
arched
a good
the back,
one.
kind of little arch.
And they work together too.
Oh no, I know.
Okay, well, yeah. Fuck you.
Okay.
Okay. Texas, you okay?
It's happening. It's happening. I have some
What
stuff
are you
here.
doing?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm looking through my Twitter and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. Oh.
Or do we have a question
I
from
have a
Justin?
text message.
Oh, never mind, Twitter. Fuck you. I can't find it anyways.
Yeah, you don't want me on my phone. What is the crazy? Hold on, I gotta open it.
Oh my Lord, we're so bad. We're so bad at technology. You can edit this out, Peyton. Thank you, because this is ridiculous.
Okay, what is the craziest proposition you've encountered or offered somebody?
Oh my God.
I got one.
Of too many.
Oh, now you have one?
No, I know.
Oh, you have an answer.
I was working in Houston, and I was offered a Range Rover,
What?
a white Range Rover, to go home with this guy.
What?
Yeah.
Do what?
To go home with him. I thought.
To go home and do what?
I thought, can I just go home and walk in and walk out? Can I get the car? But no, I had to have sex with him.
Oh, it was to have sex.
Yeah.
And why didn't you?
Because he was old.
And?
No, honey.
It's a free car.
No, the skin was sagging.
Standards.
Honey, they break down all the time, honey, after 50,000 miles.
Sell
They're
it.
not worth it. They have bad tires, all the issues.
You could have drove up that.
No.
No, but I get it. I wouldn't take a car.
No, I literally was like, I was working at this bar at Pacific Street, and this guy was very, 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 very wealthy and very, very well known in the town, and he literally meant it. They were like, you can get a car. They're like, my friend that was working with me at the time, he was like, you can get a car from him. If he likes you, he will buy you a car, and there's no, like, you will get it. And I was in my early 20s, and I was like, fuck no. Absolutely not. I was like, I will not have sex with an old man for a car. I'm
In
not that person.
retrospect, would you go back and do it?
I mean, would I do it now? Absolutely. I just close my eyes, bitch. I'd duct tape my eyes closed and just go to town, bitch. Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
With a hair whip, you'd be like-
I would have 16 Espalones and I'd be ready to go, bitch. I'd throw up on his dick. I don't know. I mean, yes, bitch. I would get a Range Rover. Whoop, whoop. Drive home happy. Yes. I'd be like, does this have an extended warranty? Yes, I would. But back then I was too proud. I was too proud to beg.
You're too young. It's like that whole, like, if you knew what you knew now, then it's one of those type of things.
Because I now have a car where where it's expensive to take care of shit, and I'm like, God bless America.
The tires.
My tires are so expensive. I can't even get unleaded gas in my car. It's crazy.
Gas is $45.62.
So now, I would have sex with him now. So if, I wish he's probably dead, bless his heart. But he might be. He was old as dirt.
I've already
back then.
told you mine.
I mean, when he coughed, it was dusty in the bar.
Texas, get over it.
Sorry.
You don't have the car. You're not going to get the car.
I don't want the car. But if you're watching this, I want a Range Rover.
You should have got the car. You could have sold it.
You're right.
You could have paid
Do y'all have crazy
college.
propositions?
Yeah. What about you? Well, we already kind of talked about it, I guess. But
A
dates?
lot of very unfavorable propositions.
Ooh, or the guy that we moved into the apartment complex and he was there and he wanted us to
my
DP
God.
him.
Tell us about that.
To do what? To
He
do?
wanted us to DP him.
Will you
To do?
not be as open?
DP means.
Double penetration.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me give it an example.
Oh, hold on. In the same hole. This way. Yeah. Wait, open. Oh, yeah.
That's when you need VCR cleaner.
VCR head cleaner, which we sell.
Which we sell here.
Double Scorpio. Clean those heads.
It's
Clean those
great.
heads.
It's perfect.
The gold is amazing.
We heard Emerald.
I don't know.
How do you know?
I read the back of the little labels, Shaw. I'm a nerd.
We heard
Somebody's
Emerald.
like,
we
which
heard
one's the
Emerald.
strongest?
Emerald is amazing.
Emerald is.
Oh,
the, is
Emerald.
the favorite.
Emerald's dope
Yeah,
too.
no,
Yeah.
Is the
great.
favorite flavor.
They're like the levels.
That's
Yeah.
too funny.
Mine was just that one
Google it.
couple, the one couple that offered for me to have their baby. But
That's-
you remember, I told you
yes.
about that.
Oh
They
my
get paid
God.
a lot.
Yeah, no, he like came up to the bar.
They were a gay couple, correct?
Yeah, gay couple.
Okay.
2 men, attractive, probably later 40s, and one of them, like, they both came in the bar. One dashed to the bathroom. The other one was like, ooh, you're perfect. And I'm like, thanks. Like, okay. And
You were feeling yourself.
And he's like, stay there. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not going anywhere. I'm working. And he goes and gets his part, and then they come back. Oh, yeah. And they're like, yes. And I'm like, yes. And they're like, yes. And I'm like, yeah, what do you want? And they're like, for you to have our baby. And I'm like, no. And like, I'm in my mid-20s, once again, the mid-20s. Nowadays, like, I would halfway consider it because they were offering me $100,000 in like the doctor's fees.
$100,000?
Doctor's fees and stuff. But like, y'all, no lie, I saw one of my friends have a baby, and I don't think $100,000 could erase that. So I'm not, like, it was, yeah, like the tear, the poo.
I would just be like,
the baby
I would just
going
be like,
in
I
and
would be,
out.
I would have said, give me what is the epidural, knock me out. The baby's gone.
But apparently,
now
like,
have
I was an
$100,000.
easy
The baby's
birth.
gone. Get rid of it.
My sister was an easy birth. My
Just
brother
saying,
was
if
an
it's
easy
not my
birth.
baby.
So like, I got it. I could have just. This would have been like 50,000. Like,
You could have got your own Range Rover.
right? I could have got you one, bitch. So that was mine. But yeah,
That's wild.
That's been told. But I guess I was like the craziest, rather than like.
That is crazy.
Yeah, rather than like the young lesbians that have crushes on me, and then one of the guys is like, she's straight.
Yeah.
So.
It happens.
Yeah.
But
Rachel?
you flirt still, right?
Yeah, I flirt
Okay,
with
good.
everybody. I flirt with humans.
I flirt.
All humans. Like those two ladies. Hi.
I
hey,
flirt
girls.
with. I flirt with like.
Yeah, everybody.
Like everything, like a
I don't
door.
care.
I flirt with like bar.
Yeah, no, I think it's
stools.
amazing.
Like, oh, you're hot.
Humans are great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hetero, but I
think
have
if-
eyes.
If you work in a bar, I think we're always kind of a little bit flirty.
Yeah,
Flirty.
definitely.
But doesn't mean we're gonna go home with you, unless you have a Range Rover now. So there you go.
Unless you want me to have your baby.
I like white. Anyways, the white Range Rover with like tan leather sounds beautiful.
You're gonna get it next
as long
week.
as you let my mom be the grandmother still, she'll be okay. Right? Yeah.
Perfect.
She's like, whatever.
She's like, bitch, I want his Range
very
Rover. She wants that
accepting.
Range Rover.
Yeah, I
I'm like,
know.
yes, mom, we'll drive you home. Woo, with my Range Rover, yay.
Okay, I don't think, I think we're done.
I don't think we have anything else to talk
Yeah,
about.
no.
I'm over Twitter. I can't even find what's going on in my life. I'm done. Done. So anyways, and I'm just going to talk about this
We are
real
thanking.
quick. Real
yeah,
quick.
Okay, go for it. I know what you want to say.
Thank you guys for all coming out tonight and watching the show. Guys, if you want to submit any questions or if you want to check us out on YouTube, you can go to our new YouTube channel, howmayweserviceyou.com. Leave some comments, subscribe, like, all the good things. Please. We'll put a little link right here. Thanks, Peyton. And other than that, we are filming these every single Monday at 8 p.m. here at All Can Harry's at 211 West 4th Street. And we have new guests every week. Did you like that? Was it follow through?
I don't know. Like,
it was
is he
like
gonna,
it was like
during the
basketball. It was like
process?
this.
But is he gonna like point it? Because I think ours is.
I'm gonna do
best.
this. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do like that. Peyton put it somewhere in
No,
this
go that
vicinity. This vicinity.
We want it right here.
You put it wherever you want, baby. So, so you can catch us out here every Monday at 8 p.m. And guys, we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for being here, guys.
Oh yeah. When can we find y'all? Here at Oil Cans.
Almost every day working.
And then you can find me every Sunday at 11 o'clock for the Sunday Diva Show.
And you accept tips,
I
cash?
accept tips, food, Cash App,
Ooh.
PayPal,
Venmo.
sex, Saturdays.
She don't. Her husband's
You're
right
married.
here.
You work on Saturdays, idiot.
Oh, I also work on Saturdays.
Where do you work?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you do?
I don't know yet.
She's a shot girl whenever we have the golf
That-
parties. And
Oh, that's right. I'm a shot
okay.
girl.
when there's special events, she'll be helping. Like when we had the glitter
I
party,
started
she was
as
the
a
glitter
shot girl here. Yeah, some tough shoes, bitch.
All right, girl.
I wear heels.
Well, oh, they are tough. They look tough. They do.
She'll fall.
Well, we're gonna go.
Yes.
So, guys, we'll see you very soon. Thank you for watching How May We Service You, and guys, we'll see you soon.
How may we service you?